But let's look at this as because someone did mention it in the comments. How does this look for maybe dating or finding a spouse, or Tira, you're single on our panel. So how does that affect your dating life? Would you date someone who is still living at home with their parents, maybe in the dynamic of what our last video talked about, where the son is just at home gaming, not helping in a certain way, or needed to help because it was mom needed help? Would you date someone who was just living in the basement?
Yeah, that's tough. It really does matter. It really does matter. It matters why he's in the basement, because I've dated a man that has helped his mother, right? Like Lauren's father and his mother, I felt like they lived together for a very long time. She had some heart issues, and so he moved his mother to California, and they all lived in a house together. So when I met, they were in a house together, and it really did take a toll on our relationship, even with him helping. Because it, like, how do you even, I mean, it was helpful because we always have grandma and we always have these things, but it's like it naturally turned into, like, I think, like a hub son relationship, no matter what, like being just dependent on one another and seeing each other as each other's lifeline instead of the woman. Like, I remember sitting, walk out, I was braiding Lauren's hair at the house, and I remember sitting and braiding her hair, and then he walked in, and his mom got up and made his plate, and I was just looking. I was like, wow, there's really no space for a woman in here. I mean, we weren't together then, we were just friends, but I was just thinking, it naturally happens watching somebody do that. Now that they don't live together anymore, but they lived together for a very long time, and so getting to see that dynamic and how it interferes, I think, with him being able to, like, have a wife at some point, I think, it really does get in the way, no matter what the reasons are that he's at his mama's house. Because, I mean, how you gonna be a couple at your mama's house? Like, I'm supposed to come in the basement? Me? I'm coming in the basement? No, I'm not coming in your basement. Like, that's crazy. You gonna kiss me in the basement? No, you're not. No, no, no,
It's
no.
what our
You want to come over to my
former
house?
president went in the basement
Listen,
with
and
Michelle.
y'all, that's how he ended up at my house. It's like, well, I'm gonna just come over your house. Well, I'm gonna just stay at your house. Listen, all these situations have happened in real life. Well, I remember one time something happened, and not to be telling all my business, but he was like, me and my mama and my brother need to come to your house. I said, right? Because something happened. And they all literally moved into my place. And I said, oh, this can't work. This is not going to be the way that I live my life. So I just think it's, I'm just saying, as a woman, ladies, be careful, because you might end up with everybody at your house.
Well, and yeah, I have a little bit of a flip story with that though, because as much as I love my mama. You hear me? I don't call her my mother-in-law. I call her my mother. She's my mama to me. And it's funny because she's always like, no, 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 I don't want to come in and bother your dynamic. Listen, like she's really, she's really good. And then I'm like, because I have, we have stayed with her to help her take care of herself or whatever when we needed to.